Hello, I am Clint Clef, and this is Not News, Not Live with Clint Clef. Today, I am your compass and your guide, Clint Clef. Firstly, on the program, we will discuss how actually rocks are not wizards, but instead obtuse instruments for our survival. But first, a segment we like to call Tic-Tac-Toe with No One. Excuse me one moment, I forgot to draw the lines first. The game begins now. That has been Tic-Tac-Toe with No One. With me, Clint Clef. And now, a new moment called and now back to our story that we initially were going to cover, but did not have enough funding or enough team members to fully investigate the implications and the research necessary for The Rock. So, not to be confused with the actor The Rock, no, an actual pebble. A pebble is what is at stake here, a pebble. Anyways, although we could not have the full coverage, an entire team, an entire executive investigative unit for this narrative, I, Clint Clef, was able to speak very briefly with this pebble before we here at Not News, Not Live with Clint Clef could fully realize the implications of them as also an obtuse instrument. Here is some footage. I'm being told now that the footage is unavailable. So now, in placement for that, I will recant. I will replay the moments occurring between me and the pebble for you, the audience. Let it begin now. Oh, right, I needed to ask you a question. Dear Pebble, what is it like existing in the world? Of course. Of course. Wow. Wow. I could only imagine. Wow. Wow. Thank you. And that was an excerpt from my thorough, I'll say even expansive conversation with the pebble about their subjectivity and how they actually are an obtuse instrument. Lastly on the program, due to a lack of funds and due to a lack of production value and staff and support, we will end this episode quite differently than how it started. So differently from how it started that actually I'm gonna need to look at our lighting operator, who in this case is the sun, and I'm gonna allow them to take the lead on this story. It is about sports. So now, with sports is our lighting operator, the sun. Of course. I could only imagine. Sure. And that was sports provided by the sun. That is all we have for today. That is all I have for today. That is all that is possible for today. You have been watching No News, Not Live with Clint Clef. I will now retire to my catacombs. Good night. Good day. Good life.